Hey, this is Chris Davis, and you know what? Welcome to another edition of Dream Center Value Time, baby. I'm really excited about today. Why? Because today we're talking about respect. Respect, or from this house, it's Heshima. All right, Heshima is the Swahili word for respect, which really means a feeling of deep admiration for someone, or something that have earned your respect because of their abilities, their qualities, or their achievements. Now, our scripture for this week comes out of Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. That goes with our value of respect. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 states this: trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not unto your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him, and he will direct your paths. All right?
So what does that have to do with respect, Mr. Chris?
I'm glad you guys asked. Well, there was a time in my life where I had to show the utmost respect. I needed so much help where I needed to trust and respect somebody to help me out of this. And that was when I was 13 years old, you guys, and I was diagnosed with leukemia. Yeah, there was actually a time like in my life where I had never been to the hospital for anything, nothing, no broken bones. Only time I went to the doctors was just to get a physical, to play a sport like a baseball or football or something. And I never ever been to the hospital, never been sick, never had surgery. But now at 13 years old, you guys, I found myself in the hospital, worn down. And for those of you who are watching this, some of my friends like Ben Wells, he was right there, and he remembers this very well. My pastor as well, you know, Pastor Kirkley Hall, God rest his soul. He was there for us, and I just want to just say it was so tough for me. It was a very tough time. But you know what, you guys? Our scripture says, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not unto your own understanding. And at that time, guess what? I was a little scared. I was really scared. I never faced anything like this. But you know what? I needed to put my trust in God. Why? Because the word respect, the definition of it, he had earned my respect because of his ability and his qualities and the achievements that he's already shown in my life. I mean, I had come up in what my mom and my dad, they took me to church. Every Sunday, I was at Galilee Baptist Church every single Sunday. And I was in a vacation Bible school. And in summertime, I went to Sunday school. A shout out to Miss Woods and a shout out to Miss Gray. Yeah, love y'all. I was in the choir, right, singing praises to God. So now my faith needed to be real. It needed to be real for me. So everything I've been learning in Sunday school, everything I've been learning and in vacation Bible school, everything I've been singing about in the choir, everything I've been hearing about on Sundays in the message, now it had to be real to me, you guys. Make the main thing, like I tell you guys all the time. And that is when you put God first, he puts you first. And I needed to have something someone that I can hold on to help to get me through this time in my life, this time of sickness, this time of trial in my life. And you know what, you guys? Not only did he bring me through, but I still think back to that time in my life. And that's something that I can remember. Man, God is so trustworthy. He is so trustworthy. I went through 3 years of intensive chemotherapy. I went through 3 years of being in and out of the hospital. I've had just about every single reaction that you could to the different chemotherapy drugs that you possibly could have, from asthma to diabetic. I used to have to take shots and things of that nature. It was crazy. But you know what? I had to trust in the Lord with all my heart. And he brought me through, you guys. And you know what? In this time right now, my real question is, are you trusting in God? Do you really respect God enough for him to get you through this COVID-19 and this social distancing and all the changes that may happen in the world and things that are happening with your job, and you might have gotten laid off and things of that nature? Are you trusting God? Do you show God Heshima? Are you having respect for who he is and how he can bring you through this situation or this circumstance. And I'm here to tell you today, he's trustworthy. And he brings you through the times, the toughest times, just like he did for me, and just like I know he's going to do for you. So you guys, that's our time today for Dream Center Value Time. I really want you to just hold on to know that you can trust God in this tough time. You can know that he's trustworthy. Just know that he has shown he has the qualities and abilities, and he's shown himself to be trustworthy. And you can respect God enough to know that he loves you and he's going to bring you through. All right? So with that, you guys, today's challenge is, you already know, you get 10 house points. 10 house points for you to memorize the scripture and send it to one of your Dream Center ambassadors who text the different programs to your parents. We have a phenomenal week ahead for you guys with Instruments for Life. We have Food Becomes You is going to be coming up. We have Gentlemen's Club, Girls Room, Discovering Your Greatness. That's going to be with me. We're going to be talking about some awesome things, how you discover your greatness. We have so many amazing, Magnificent Me is going to be starting here as well with the girls who are part of that. That's an awesome program as well. So I'm really excited for you all, and I'm excited for this time, and I'm going to trust the Lord and show him mad hashima, or respect, in this time. Why? Because he's showing out. He's really doing a phenomenal work. And I pray that he brings you guys through this time stronger and better than ever. All right? So that's my time with you guys today. Once again, this has been Dream Center Value Time with Mr. Chris. And remember, our value for the week is respect. And our scripture is, trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not into your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him, and he'll direct your paths. God bless. Talk to y'all next week. Let's go.